We have got John Massey here. John, we're talking, none of us have met Charles Bronson, Charles Salvador. You have, my friend. How would you, and you both met in prison. How would you describe him?
Well, I first met him in Franklin top security prison in Durham. And he was just a young and a bit green at the time. We kind of took him under our wing and showed him the ropes. And I don't want to say anything detrimental about him, because I don't want to be instrumental in damaging his chances of parole. But he's not exactly helped his own case, has he?
No, I agree with you. And, all this name changing and all this sort of thing. But could it be argued that prison, maybe, John, is not the place for him?
I don't think that's a question for me to answer. Right. What you talking in terms of psychiatric? I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
he's already been to Broadmoor. He's been released. He's back into the normal system. So presumably he's been cleared of that.
I mean, John, you were convicted of murder and spent a great deal of time in prison. What is it like reintroducing yourself into society after that? And how much harder will it be for someone like Charles Bronson, who never committed anything like a murder, but has spent so much of his sentence in solitary confinement, to then potentially be back in society?
Yeah, solitary confinement is not good for the mind, for the head. It can damage you severely, but he's I think, to all intents and purposes, he has a strong mind, and he seems to have stood up to it quite well. And he's used physical fitness as a tool to keep sane, basically.
Yeah, you see, John, if you look at your situation compared to Charles's situation, he's been in prison longer than you, yet he didn't murder anyone.
I've been out 5 years now, so
yeah,
I spent 43 years in prison. Yeah, and I thought, like most people, would be easy coming back into society, but I've found that it's not so easy. Things crop up and catch you by surprise. I'm still coping, but I think I'm coping quite well at the moment.
John, let me ask you, I mean, Paul in studio here, he eventually forgave his attackers. Your situation was that you shot a bouncer, and that man died. I mean, you have your defence as to why you did that. Did you need, or do you need, forgiveness for what you did?
I don't think I'd ever get it, personally. I mean, for the most part, general public, yeah. But for the family who are concerned, I don't think I'd ever gain forgiveness now.
But would it help? Would it help you? Would it be something that would ease your passage in life if that family forgave you the way Paul did?
For sure, it would always be beneficial for everything to be laid to rest. But I don't think it'd ever happen.
Okay, listen.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask you one last question, if that's all right. We've heard that Bronson's mother's wish is to see him freed again. You can understand any mother wants her son back. How much did it mean to your family to get you out from behind bars?
A hell of a lot. My mother visited me all over the country for over 40 years. And when she became ill with a brain hemorrhage and incapable of visiting me anymore, I tried my hardest to get the authorities to allow me to visit her. And they just point blank refused, said I was too high a security risk. And in in the end, I escaped from Pentonville, and I managed to get to see her.
Wow.
But that cost me dearly. But then again, it's something they could never take away from me. I got to see my mother before she died.
Okay, John, thanks for your story. Continue to lead a good life. Stay out of trouble. Thank you very much.
Thank you.